All right, we're gonna do a project here. I was able to purchase this through Gun Broker. This is from Gun Busters. They do the destruction of firearms, and they strip off all the parts and sell them as kits to people that like to build stuff. So this one's a pretty good shape. Looks like it's a 229 Elite, probably a Scorpion, and 40 Smith & Wesson. Looks like it's been holstered a lot, drawn a lot. The night sights are still fairly bright. Doesn't look like it's been shot a whole lot, so this should turn out into a pretty nice little 229 when I put it all together. It's a little dirty. Other than that, pretty good shape. Came with everything to put the firearm together. Again, not a lot of wear on most of the parts. Looks to be in pretty decent shape, other than, like I said, being a little dirty. The Elite looks like it came with the skinny trigger, so we're probably going to ditch that and go with the fat trigger. I got a couple laying around, so that's going to be done. And of course, we're going to refinish this, so I'll be taking this completely apart and redoing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do with the same one I did as my previous build. I'm going to use the Revenant Arms frame. They make a very good frame. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with them. Matrix Precision, they do 80%ers, and then they do serialized as well. So that's what this one's going to be done. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to convert it to 357 SIG like this one, but this one came as a 40, so I'll probably leave it that way and get it all put together. I'm probably not going to use these grips that came with it. What I'll end up doing is, because I'm going to fit a magwell to it, I'm going to take these aluminum grips I acquired and cut those down and put the channel in there for the magwell. So we'll be back with the finished results. All right, we're back with the build. The Revenant Arms frame and the 229 Elite top. Did put the aluminum grips on, give them a nice coat of black. So with this build, the upper and the parts all the parts came from Gun Busters. I did have quite a bit of rust on a lot of the parts. Nothing major that was getting into the metal, but quite a bit of corrosion and rust. Just about everywhere. I did end up having a lot of issues with the barrel that was sent. A lot of galling and marks. You can see where I've kind of fouled it a little bit. Still can't get it to work with the locking block, so I actually ended up swapping out the barrel to a brand new 40 Smith & Wesson. This one, I mean, the rifling looks nice and clean. Whoever had it just didn't take very good care of it. But the end result's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Going to go ahead and fit a magwell to it. Got one right here. Already cut the grips down, just got to get the rest of it done and then go test fire it. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the way everything worked out. I think as far as putting one of these together, it's a pretty good budget when you go with the Revenant Arms frame and any type of kit you can get off a Gun Broker that's in pretty good shape. I noticed some of them on there, they usually look like they're in pretty decent shape. This one was hard to tell. It had a lot of wear on it, but the rust you just couldn't see in the pictures. But at the end result, got it all figured out. You know, I swapped out some of the parts for brand new ones, a lot of the springs, things like that. But other than that, should be pretty happy with the way this works out.